Stop reacting. Start deciding. Every time you react to someone else's opinion, someone else's attitude, someone else's chaos, you give them control over your life. You drain your peace. You hand over your power. This audiobook is a declaration of freedom. You will no longer be controlled by what happens around you. You will master what happens inside you. From this moment forward, nothing gets a reaction out of you that doesn't deserve one. You will be unshakable, untouchable, and finally in control. Absolutely. Here is chapter 1. Emotion is a choice, not a reflex. You feel something and you react. Someone insults you and you snap back. Someone ignores you and you feel offended. Someone disrespects you and your blood begins to boil. That's how most people live. Automatic, emotional, predictable. But that ends here. Emotion is not a reflex. Emotion is a choice. And that means every reaction you've ever given was a decision, whether you realized it or not. You think anger just happens. You think frustration just appears. You think annoyance is automatic. But here's the truth. You allowed it. You chose it. Even if you chose it unconsciously, you have more power than you think. Emotional control isn't some rare personality trait. It's a discipline, a skill, a muscle you train every single day, because the world wants to trigger you. People love seeing you lose control. They love knowing they can pull your string. Every time you react, you teach them how to control you. You teach them what to use against you. You teach them where you are weak. But from this chapter on, you will unteach that. You will take your control back. Pause, breathe, decide. That becomes your new formula. Someone says something stupid, something offensive. Pause, breathe, decide. Someone tries to belittle you in front of others. Pause, breathe, decide. Someone tries to start drama online just to get a rise out of you. Pause, breathe, decide. That is the key. Those 3 words are your protection, your shield, your power. Pause. Break the automatic response. Breathe. Regulate your nervous system. Keep your clarity. Decide. Choose the response that protects your peace and strengthens your future. Because reacting fast is easy. Anyone can do that. It takes 0 strength to erupt. It takes 0 discipline to lash out. It takes weakness to be controlled by everything around you. But to stay calm, to stay unmoved, to stay focused, that takes power, real power. People think walking away makes you weak. They think silence means surrender. They think ignoring petty behavior means they won. They have no idea that you are doing the strongest thing possible, protecting your energy, protecting your peace, protecting your mission. The insult doesn't deserve your reaction. The disrespect doesn't deserve your time. The immaturity doesn't deserve your peace. They want your reaction because your reaction gives them relevance. Don't give them that gift. Here is a simple truth. If they cannot trigger you, they cannot control you. And if they cannot control you, they cannot stop you. Emotion is a choice. Say it out loud. Emotion is a choice. You choose to stay calm. You choose to stay focused. You choose to stay in control. Let me give you a real-world example. Imagine someone bumps into you on purpose. They smirk. They wait for you to snap. The old you would react immediately. How dare they? But the new you pauses. The new you breathes. The new you decide. You walk away. Not because you fear them, but because you value yourself. You walk away not because you couldn't fight back, but because your mission is more important than this moment. You walk away not because you're weak, but because you refuse to be controlled. That is power. That is emotional discipline. That is the new version of you. Here's another truth you must swallow. Not every emotion deserves expression. Some emotions deserve silence. Some emotions deserve to be ignored. Some emotions deserve to die inside you before they ever reach your tongue. You don't need to defend yourself every time. You don't need to explain yourself every time. You don't need to react every time. You have a choice, always. The greatest leaders in history had one thing in common. They mastered themselves before they mastered the world. They didn't react to every distraction. They didn't react to every rumor. They didn't react to every critic. They responded only when it mattered. That is the difference between people who succeed and people who stay stuck. Your reaction reveals your priorities. Your reaction exposes your focus. Your reaction identifies your greatest weakness. So you will choose reactions that reflect strength. You will choose responses that reflect intelligence. You will choose actions that reflect discipline. Because life will always test you. People will always poke. The world will always try to push your buttons. But you will become buttonless, untouchable, unbothered, not cold, not emotionless, just in control. You are not guided by the chaos around you. You are guided by the clarity within you. When you feel the heat rising, when your hands shake, when your jaw tightens, that moment is not weakness. That moment is the doorway, a test, chance to rise, chance to choose. Choose discipline over impulse. Choose intelligence over instinct. Choose power over reaction. Say it again. Pause, breathe, decide. Those 3 words will save your relationship. They will protect your future. They will elevate your life. From this chapter forward, no more automatic reactions. No more emotional surrender. No more losing your power to meaningless moments. You are the one in control. You hold the steering wheel of your life. You choose the direction. Emotion is a choice, and choosing correctly will make you unstoppable. You mastered the first truth. Your emotions belong to you, no one else. Now it's time to learn the most dangerous power you possess, your silence. Chapter 2. Silence is a superpower.